Hi guys, I'm Adam, this is Sophie. We're Linford Gray, and today we're going to be running through some of the best and the worst of LinkedIn this week. I will be doing the worst of LinkedIn.
And I will be doing the best of LinkedIn.
And we're going to go one for one.
We are.
Okay, right, so I'll go first.
You go first.
I've been watching Marvel Studios' latest show, Moon Knight. It's a great watch and it does the comic books proud. I'm out at that point.
Same.
It does the comic books proud, which for a die-hard nerd like myself is a massive relief. Okay. This is where I stumbled across two questions that made my morning a reflective one, and I'm out again.
I'm out.
I'm out. A reflective morning. These questions are, did you have joy while you were on Earth? He's watched a film.
You can't.
He's watched a film
Yeah.
called Moon Kingdom.
No, Moon Knight. You're going to like upset all the Marvel fans now.
And did you have joy while you were on Earth? Did you bring joy to others? And these are my worst.
Have a joyful Friday.
Have a joyful Friday.
I'm not having a joyful Friday after these questions.
These are the worst kinds of LinkedIn statuses. When people
fill the space.
Not even. If I want life advice, I'll watch Sanguru on YouTube.
Not Moon Knight.
Not LinkedIn. Not Moon Knight. Not Moon Knight. Imagine.
Moon Knight.
Listen, we don't take life advice from Netflix.
We do not.
Or wherever that is. So that's one of the worst. Okay, one of the best. Go for it.
This one is probably a good one for you. After a long week.
Oh, a long week.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I went over the mic. Tell me if I'm wrong. The feeling of forwarding an email you have been accused of not sending is probably the same as winning a duel.
Winning a duel. Yeah, I love that one. Absolutely. That is, they've nailed it.
Work life.
I love it. I mean, we track everything here. And it is one of the best feelings when they go, I didn't receive that.
You did.
And you go, you did. And it's on the timeline. And I can even see, if it's a Loom video or something, you can be like, I can even see that you opened it and watched 5% of it before you closed it and thought, forget it, I can't be bothered. Right, I love that. I like that one.
I like that one. That's
I like
a winner.
That one. Yeah, that's a winner.
Okay.
It's very true.
It's very
honest.
True. Mm-hmm.
Almost like Peter Kay observational comedy, I like. Apparently, it's chocolate-covered nuts day.
Don't even. Don't.
I like chocolate.
Yep.
Next line.
Yeah.
I like nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with her so far. But I do not like chocolate-covered nuts. Do you like chocolate-covered nuts?
I do.
I like them. I like them.
I like what? That's you can't
And then
say
below, what you've got is a load of people, a load of men,
being rude.
being mildly
Gross.
implying that. I mean, that's what that status is there for. No.
I don't think it is actually there for that
But
purpose.
what's it there for?
I don't know. I just think it's
Apparently, it's
a
chocolate-covered nuts
terrible-
day.
Yeah, but there's a day for everything.
These nuts. Who knows?
Hashtag.
Hashtag these nuts.
No, you don't need to put this online.
Right, I'm just looking at the comments.
If you are Snickers, oh, you might have to bleep Snickers out. I'm not quite sure.
Of the 8 comments,
Copyright.
of the 8 commenters or commentators,
Yeah.
6 of them are men, and 6, and they're all old men.
Yeah. So they loved it. Clearly, this
Yeah,
is
they
their
did.
best content of the week
They
that
did.
they've seen.
I like chocolates, I like nuts, but I do not like chocolate-covered nuts.
It's just a nothingness.
No, I know this.
If you sell chocolate-covered nuts,
Then it's
it'd
probably
be
worthwhile.
appropriate,
Yeah,
and
I
you
get
could sell your product because it is chocolate-covered nuts day, but nobody else gets it.
But she's saying she doesn't even like chocolate-covered nuts. Maybe she's selling chocolate-covered raisins.
I know she doesn't sell anything of the sort, but
I like both.
this is one of the best because everybody agrees with us. You probably don't, but I do. There is one thing I cannot stand hearing on LinkedIn. I bet you've heard this 100 times. I probably heard it more times. LinkedIn isn't Facebook, you know. Like Facebook warriors, LinkedIn warriors on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Nobody wants to see your selfie. Nobody wants to know where you've been on holiday. Like
I
that kind of
agree.
stuff. Don't put it on LinkedIn. But you can. You can.
I would say don't put it anywhere because it's terrible for your mental health and your
True.
self-esteem.
That's
But
true.
certainly not LinkedIn.
Because
We cut one that was about lunch. And it's just a picture of a guy's lunch.
did you cut that one?
I cut that one.
I
Yeah.
like that one.
Well, because the humour is all in the picture of his
Well, it's
terrible,
not.
terrible
It's
lunch.
a video.
Oh, is it? Oh.
It's a video.
Okay, it's just got a little bit of carrot ribbon and
No,
salad.
because it's a video that goes levels up the salad.
Does it?
But even then, I don't want to see it.
No.
It still doesn't make your lunchtime post exciting.
No, why are we posting pictures of our food and our children and our chocolate-covered nuts? Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it.
At least she didn't post a picture of chocolate-covered nuts.
I'm pretty sure she got a few after that post. Got a few
Probably,
pictures. Yeah.
like sliding into her
Yeah,
DMs.
yeah, for sure.
That's also a thing on LinkedIn.
Is it? People slide into your DMs?
Yeah.
Come on,
Probably
guys.
not mine, but
Come on, guys. It's
sorry.
not.
I keep tapping the thing.
It's not.
Yeah, but that's what it morphs into. So I do get it when people say LinkedIn isn't Facebook, because people are on LinkedIn to find clients. Like, we use it for our new business.
And to represent our brand in a
Yeah.
professional space. It should have value.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Well, there's a fine line between
For
being
me.
professional and profiling your business as a business owner or somebody that works for a business, and also showing a personality.
Yeah,
Because
there is.
people do buy from people in the end.
Yeah. His thing says, we don't stop exercising because we grow old. We grow old because we stop exercising.
No,
I understand that.
I didn't like it. I saw it and I was like,
We grow old because we stop exercising. I understand it.
I'm
But
too
here's-
literal for it, that's why.
Yeah, but here's my thing as well. I am a big exerciser.
I used to be a
Love-
big
you did,
exerciser, and
you
now I'm
did.
getting chubs. So.
And I love to stay active, physical. I've always worked out since I was 15. 14 even when I started boxing, 5-6 times a week. But over the last 12 months, age has ravaged me. It's
The last
ravaged me.
what?
12 months. Well, that's when I realised and shaved my head. It was ravaging me probably 12 months before that, but everybody was lying to me about the state of it. So for the sheer fact that I'm fit and healthy,
Yeah, you're not going to get old.
and age has, time has given me more than it's taken.
Mm.
That I imagine there will be a tipping point, but exercising will not keep you from Father Time,
No,
as demonstrated.
so don't.
And that was the first manifestation that I was getting older. That was the first
The
time
balding.
I had to look in the mirror and go, "Oh, you're not 25 anymore." And that just shift the way that you think about yourself.
I
So
think that's a male problem.
he's out. He's out.
He's out. Well, I didn't
out.
enjoy it full stop because
No.
I felt forced to exercise.
Yeah, judged.
Yeah, I did.
Judged. Not only are you getting fat, but you're getting
You're also
old.
getting old.
Yeah.
Like one or the other will do. Well, not really, but. Right, this is the best one. I'm not going to read all of it because it is super long. I'm going to stop at the word sausage.
I'm already in.
That's what I mean. This is a great post. So, I'm getting pretty bored with all that just quit your job and be your own boss narrative. I'm sure you'll all have seen the type on here. I definitely have. Find one niche, write 10 words about it, send to 100 people, repeat 1,000 times, and you have a 6-figure business, baby. Get a grip, you absolute sausage.
Get a grip, you absolute sausage.
True. It's true.
It is. It is absolutely true. Let me just digest that a minute.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit more
Go,
because
go.
there's a bit more of a helpful bit.
Okay.
As a business owner, the above is utter bollocks. And because you won't be doing your thing, you'll also be doing accounting, HR,
that's
tech, admin, business development, sales, marketing. So
100%.
I think it's a good post.
We have picked up clients ourselves who started
Businesses.
obviously, but they started in the pandemic and they've been successful.
Some not so successful.
Some not so successful. I think we've also picked up a couple that died fairly quickly on the vine. Running a business is difficult. Running a business is difficult. Yeah, and I've worked 15 hours a day, 5 days a week, pretty consistently for the last 3.5 years. So it's not just a question, it's not as easy as people would have you make it. But I also don't like the narrative that in order to be happy and fulfilled, you have to be a business owner.
No.
Some people are business owners,
think it actually says
some
that.
people are good seconds, some people are good generals, some people are good soldiers. It's really about finding what you're good at and maximising that.
Yeah.
I don't
I
have
think
to.
it even says
yeah.
that at the end. Like,
Yeah,
if you're happy just
absolutely.
working for somebody
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you're happy in a job, you don't have to
I
be a
also think-
business owner.
I also think that the world is changing. I don't think enterprise is as rewarded as it used to be. I think the government is taking that away from people. You know, if you're a sole trader now, you know, or even a business owner, your dividend tax is higher.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's as rewarded as it used to be. So, and you know, with the corporation tax hike next year, the main rate's going to be 25%. People in between those brackets are going to be taxed the marginal rate at 26.5%. It almost feels like you're being penalised for your enterprise. So the idea that running a business is one, easy, but two, the pinnacle of what you could be as a self-actualised, fulfilled individual. I think that's possibly flawed. I think you really have to look to who you are and what you're good at.
Yeah, but I think we get too blasted with, especially in the day and age that we live in now, influencers, people getting famous from Love Island, which junior accountant Layla absolutely
I've never
loves.
watched- I've never
They all have businesses because they get endorsements, and they're all on Instagram showing their Lamborghinis and their Louis Vuitton bags and their Ferraris.
Yeah, but they run businesses the same way as like an OnlyFans.
Yeah, but that's what people see. And that's what they want to do. So everybody wants to own something of themselves and they want to be a business owner. They don't want to work for people anymore. They can do it themselves. Like this guy says, all you have to do is write 10 great LinkedIn posts, bash it out to 100 people, then email 1,000 people a day, and you get business.
That's all you have to do, email 1,000 people a day.
Probably 100 every day.
Gosh.
You probably reach that point anyway.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You send 1,000 emails a day.
Feels like it. Yeah, different. I also often think that we run a very traditional business. There are different models now, and
Yeah.
the democratization of your own brand makes it easier. But you know, those guys are capturing lightning in a bottle. Like with Lily, they're like, you know, you go out, you do your PR, you've got this one opportunity. You're trying to capture lightning in a bottle. You're trying to get caught up in the zeitgeist of the moment.
Yeah.
And that only works for a very small fraction of people. The majority of people, when they have to start a business, it's really hard work. You have to take a rock, a fucking huge rock, and you have to move it up a massive hill from a point of absolute inertia. No momentum. And that's really difficult. And so, yeah, I do think you have to, like I said, it's not for everybody. And you have to really recognise what you're good at and crack on with that. I like that post.
I do.
Very thought-provoking.
I think that's the best out of
That's the best one.
all of them.
We've got some more, but we'll stop there and share those later, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Thank you very much, guys. This has been Linford Gray's Best and the Worst of LinkedIn. If you would like to have your status featured, make it good or really bad, and we'll pick it up. Thanks very much.
It's a DM.
Peace out.
Slide in the DMs.
Slide in our DMs. Love it. Bye. I've got a mean set of abs, but I am balding.